Welcome to this Healthy Hips practice. We'll begin in child's pose today. So finding a variation that feels good in your body, feels good in your hips, sinking the hips as close to the heels as possible. If needed, you can use a blanket for support beneath the knees or behind the knees if you feel any kind of pinching or tenderness in the knees in this pose. Arms extend forward, heart melts to the earth, forehead is in contact with the mat or block. Begin to breathe as you open up. Release any tension you may have brought with you. Maybe set an intention for your practice and use that intention as an anchor for your practice, coming back to that when you start to get distracted or your mind starts to wander. Come back to your intention. Make your way to tabletop. Wrists beneath the shoulders, knees below the hips. And we'll find some dancing lions. So circling the hips back towards the heels, then coming forward, making this your own, getting out any pops or cracks. Releasing tension in the hips and the spine and the shoulders. Reverse that rotation. Make about 3 passes. Circling around, moving with your breath, closing your eyes, and really feeling the sensations of the body. Make your way back to a still table, then flip onto the back of your right hand, applying a gentle pressure on the mat to stretch the wrist. Then you'll find the same thing on the other side. It's important that we stretch our wrists and take care of them so we maintain mobility and flexibility in them. Go ahead, lift the right leg. Bottom of the foot shine towards the sky. Then we're going to lift the leg out in fire hydrant. Drop the knee down and then press the heel towards the sky. Fire hydrant, knee down and in, then press the heel to the sky. Out, in, up. Out, in, up. That's a little glute activation for you. Out, in, and release. We'll come on to the other side. Same thing. Out, down, up. Out, in and down, up. Out, in and down, up. Out, in and down, up. We're doing 5 of these. Out, in, release. Tuck the toes and lift the hips to downward facing dog. Find what you need in your downward facing dog, whether it's pedaling it out, whether it's stillness. Maybe it's lifting both heels and lowering them back down. Noticing where you're at in your downward facing dog. Noticing as you continue to practice if your heels start to come closer to the earth. Find stillness in your downward facing dog now. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Ears in line with the biceps. Gaze towards the toes. Then we'll walk our hands back towards our feet. Come to a forward fold. Widen your stance. Feet are the width of the mat. Grab opposite elbows and find a sway. So you're creating space here for the hips, swaying side to side, releasing tension in the vertebrae, in the neck, also in the upper back, and also in the hips. Ground your feet, root to rise, find a halfway lift, and then sink the hips down. We'll inhale, lift the hips, forward fold. Exhale, sink the hips down. One more time, inhale to lift the hips, and exhale to sink the hips down. Finally, we'll lift the hips and roll it on up to stand. Reach the arms up overhead, and hands will come to Anjali Mudra, heart center. Here we're gonna find some hip circles, so rolling the hips. Do what feels good here. Get funky with it, get weird. Take it the opposite direction. Roll those hips. It feels really good, I promise. Then come to stillness. Core's engaged. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then walk the hands forward to plank. You can walk the feet in and take your vinyasa. Your version, whatever feels good today. Lift the hips. Right leg lifts. Bend the knee. Fire hydrant out. Drop it in. Heel lifts. Fire hydrant. Bring the knee in. Press it up. It's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Extend the leg out on that 5th one and step through center. Here we'll drop the back knee, and I want you to uncurl the toes if that feels okay. Just releasing as much tension as we can, really opening up that left hip flexor. Then we'll rock it back to half split. So your hammies are gonna like this practice too. Flex the right foot. Keep the hips as square and even as possible. And then rock it back forward, that kneeling lunge. This time, option to interlace the fingers and stack the palms over the right thigh. Breathe. Smile. Think of all the wonderful things that you're doing for your body right now. Rock it back to half split, nose towards the knee. Active right foot. Right hip pulls back, left hip goes forward to square up the hips. Now we're gonna come to lizard. So the hands come inside the foot, the right knee splays out and in. Play with moving that around a little bit, really opening up that hip, inviting synovial fluid in to release the tension. Healthy hips. Lift the back knee now. Step that foot back and take your vinyasa. It is very common for us as women to hold tension in our hips. So doing a practice like this from time to time is really beneficial. Go ahead, lift the left leg, bend the knee, then bring it out to fire hydrant, knee in, and then press up. 5 of those. Out, in, press up. Out, in, press up. And I know for me, if I'm doing a lot of spinning, if I'm doing a lot of running, or even walking, my hips can get really tight and stiff. So it's really important to come back to these practices, even though they're a little bit slower, they're doing a whole lot of good for your body. All right, go ahead and step that foot forward after you've made 5 rounds of that move, that glute activation. Uncurl the toes, and we're just taking a kneeling lunge, gazing forward. Lengthen the spine as much as possible. Light on the fingertips, try not to dump the weight. You can use blocks on either side of the foot if that helps you find that length in the spine. Then rock it back. Notice my hips are elevated. They're not sitting back on the heel. My left foot is active. Rock it forward. Bend the knee. Gaze forward, lengthen the spine. Maybe you interlace the fingers and stack the palms on the left knee. Lengthen the spine, shoulders stacked over the hips. I have a visitor. He's my little man. Such a little lover. All right, go ahead and rock it back. Nose towards the knee. Soft in the spine here. Release the tension in the neck. Gaze down. Let go. Unclench the jaw. Trust yourself. Trust my voice. Allow it to guide you. Rock it back forward. Hands come to the inside of that foot. Left knee splays out and in. Just playing with that a little bit, seeing what feels the best to you. Breathing, creating space in the hips here. Enjoying the journey. Tuck the back toes, step the right foot back, and take a vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Widen your stance. Walk the hands to a forward fold at the back of your mat. Find a halfway lift, sink the hips down 3 times. So down and lift, forward fold. Down and lift. Down and lift. This time we'll roll it all the way up to standing. Inhale the arms up, gathering positive energy and bringing it to heart center. Find those hip circles, big exaggerated movements. Then reverse it. Come back to neutral. Inhale the arms up and swan dive it down. Walk the hands forward to plank. Take your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog, and our right leg will lift. Step through, finding a lunge. Back leg stays lifted. Walk the hands to the inside of the right foot. And it's up to you whether your left toes shine up towards the sky or you stay flat-footed on that left foot. I'm going to show some ways you can use your block. You can sit it beneath the right hip to support you, or you can bring it beneath your hands to maintain length in the spine and bring the earth a little bit closer to you. So find a variation that serves you, that works for you and feels good in your body. What's most important is you're getting a great stretch, and you can feel a stretch in your left hip and your left inner thigh. Shift to the other side. So finding footing that feels good to you. Your left heel might even be lifted here. This is going to look different in every body depending on your flexibility and mobility. But like I said, as long as you're getting a stretch in the right inner thigh and right hip on that side, then you're doing it right. Go ahead, come to a forward fold now. Wide-legged forward fold. Toes are facing forward. We're just gonna bend each knee side to side, finding a little movement, inviting a little space into the hips. Then find a halfway lift, a flat back. Then we'll roll it up to stand, 1 vertebrae at a time. Angle the toes outward. Inhale the arms up overhead. Then sink the hips down. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. This is where a lot of people have a tendency to have a sway back, their booty sticks out. So you want to intentionally tuck your pelvis. Core is engaged, belly button's pulling back towards the spine. Knees are pulling back so you can see your big toes. Then we're going to bring our hands to our thighs, and we're going to dip our right shoulder in, gaze over the left shoulder. Find that same move on the other side. And just do that a few passes, really getting into the shoulders. Should feel good. Also get you into those hips. Go ahead, come on up. Bring your hands to your hips now. Toes can face more forward. We're going to hinge from the hips. Keep a flat back until you meet your edge, and then soften and fold. Go ahead and bend the left knee now. back to that side lunge. Finding one that's comfortable for you. And if you want to take it a step further, you can bring your left shoulder to your left knee, open your arms, and then see if you can find a bind behind your back. Release the bind if you chose to bind, and make your way to the other side. So again, that's just one way you can take it a step further, not a requirement, not necessary to get the benefits from this pose, but just something fun you can try, see where you're at. So find that on the right side now. First coming into that lunge. If you feel sturdy and stable, you can try for the bind. When you've had enough, make your way to the head of your mat. Then we'll roll it on up to stand, loop the shoulders, reach the arms up, and come right on back down to your forward fold Uttanasana. Half lift, plant the palm, and step the left foot back. Uncurl the toes. Hands are the inside of the right foot. Lizard pose. This time, maybe try walking to the forearms, so dropping down to the forearms. Knee can splay out or be in, whatever feels the best in your body, whatever gives you more space. Come back to the palms and heel toe the right foot over towards the left wrist. Half pigeon. Option to come to the forearms. We can't have a hips practice without a half pigeon. It's one of my favorite moves. Also such a great stretch for your glutes, even your hamstrings. If this pose is too much for you, you can always take a reclined figure four, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. Go ahead and tuck the back toes and lift to downward facing dog. So all the feet to the back of the mat, hips are high. Then the left foot will step forward. The outside of the hands. Lizard pose, drop to the forearms if it's available. Release tension here. Unclench the jaw, unfurrow the brow. Breathe into the left hip. Create space. Make room. Make room for more possibilities, more mobility. Make your way to half pigeon. Again, come to the forearms, or maybe even come to a sleeping pigeon where you stack the palms and rest the forehead there. So many different variations of each and every pose. So if you're really having a hard time with one of them, let me know. And I can give you a modification, or we can talk about things that you can do to help you get there. This is all about making progress, not about perfection. Come to downward facing dog. Drop the knees wide. Back to child's pose, sink the hips back. Breathing, coming back to your intention. Maybe it's peace. That's mine. Kindness, energy, grace, forgiveness. Make your way to seated. Slowly come on back without collapsing. Use your core to guide you down. Make any adjustments to your clothes or your hair so you feel comfortable. Bring the feet together, the knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle. Bring one hand to your belly, one to your heart, feeling your breath and your heartbeat. having gratitude for all that your body is capable of, all the things it's doing right now as we're resting. Come back to your intention. Reflect on that intention throughout your day, especially when you lose focus. Take a moment to breathe, come back to your intention. You can give yourself a little hip massage here. Massaging the hip flexors. Then we'll inhale, find length, stretch yourself like a pencil, and then see if you can roll up without the support of your hands using your core. That's a test to our core strength, and if you're not there yet, keep working at it. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.